That's like what I'd be doing against this all the time. I would never have a Yoru, I guess. Dude, we get a Frenzy as well. What year is this? Okay, Falcons on defense. Shopify on attack.
Absolutely nothing in mid. Falcons, they've got 3 players over on the B side of the map.
Very similar to Haven. I think SR just trying to eke out if Falcons is going to show them anything aggressive early.
There's a camera.
Okay, well, first round we say they got a split, and we see a split.
Right now, so Noya can click into that. Know exactly what's going down. But not too much resistance on this A side otherwise, especially with Toki getting blinded on Theory. The net
that's
too,
cool.
And Fluorescent jumping forward to capitalize off
Wait,
of
how
that.
did the net not hit?
That hit does not matter for Floor. She'll get that one regardless.
Crazy.
Dink on to Lexa.
I thought it was
Can
like for
Alexis
sure
get the
dead
trade
on.
back? Yes.
That was nice.
So Shopify have the site and Falcons.
Well done by Alexis.
Yeah,
Now,
just super
luckily for
chill on it,
Falcons,
right?
This wall doesn't catch
And she
them
places
jumping
the
back
center as
through
well.
window. The one weakness.
Wait, where did
in
she
the
put
plan
the
from
center?
Shopify.
But there's a stun if they drop
I think she
down.
misplaced it.
Yeah,
Deadlock
right.
Cypher thrives in the post plant.
Disgusting post-plant agents.
Now to
That's
get
for
you when you
sure.
jump down,
Especially
it's
on
kind
that
of cool.
pistol round. What can Falcons do? They've broken the dart, but SRF 4 players just swinging at them. Matthew's
Yeah, I
done
mean,
well
that's a
for
1,
a
2,
double.
3 swing.
That's not going to be enough.
Or
Shopify
1, 2 swing,
Rebellion
however people do it.
win
Dude,
their
this was a lovely
third
pistol, though.
round of the series.
It just seems so
That's really
easy
nice.
for Shopify in the post plant. Not only do they have that
I'm
deadlock
worried
stun
for
to
Falcons.
give them
They
that
just give
assist
them
from
mid
heaven,
control
but
for free all the time,
the
though.
door was also closed, so Shopify only had to look one direction with 4 sets of eyes.
I mean, I'm worried for him anyway after the
That's
first
not
map. But
something you're going to be able to take them down.
you want to
That's
do a
the thing,
1, 2,
right?
3, 4 swing? Yeah, delay that extra second.
After Floor goes that crazy dive forward into tree. I really liked that.
Chrissy, I want you to sell me on
So
the ISO.
the winner of this plays
sell you on the
Zipto,
ISO.
correct?
I think the ISO is really effective
Yeah?
at shutting down a.
That should be a
well,
cool
not a
matchup.
pistol round.
I think
No,
that's
not
right.
really.
I need to look at
It's
the
really
bracket
good
again.
at shutting down ops, and Fluorescent dominates on the op on this map. Both
Okay.
because, of course, with the shield, you can just eat up that first shot, which is
I mean,
going to
we
happen
even
a
saw it
lot.
with the Outlaw on the
Yeah.
last map.
And also, you're going to have that push wall to be able to block off certain.
Oi,
angles.
that's a headshot. What the hell?
Oh, brother.
Do you think it's an issue, though, giving up the KO, or in Shopify's comp, the Yoru that is kind of filling into a similar role there?
I would say so, but not necessarily against this double Sentinel comp, because KO, whether it's the knife that can be shot or whether it's the ultimate, you know, both Deadlock and Cypher can play on the complete opposite side of the map. So
I mean, they're allowed to
KO
death.
is not super effective at
They are
shutting
allowed
down
to
these
death.
double Sentinel teams, even though that might be
Holy.
a little counterintuitive.
You can pick up the Marshall if you want as
Yeah,
well.
for both teams, the Yoru fills a lot of those holes, right? You're giving up a dive agent in the jet. You have a TP.
Hopefully
you're
get a
giving up
replay
the
on this
flashes from
headshot.
the KO.
Yeah.
You get flashes back. You even have an extra tool to deal with trips in the clone.
Yeah, the Shopify comp is proven to be very effective. I do
Oh
think
my
Falcons,
goodness.
though, have some ideas here to break that double Senti comp, right? Because both you have the clone to eat up both those pieces of util. I also think Madvi using a push wall as they're coming out of an A main, for example, could be another way to just block off angles for players to capitalize off of a trip that you might be running into or a sound sensor. And of
Dude,
course,
what
you
a
can always ult
devastating
someone out
round
of
as
the play,
well.
too.
First big buy round, they got to go up against
Alexis has the
the deadlock
annihilation
ult.
on round 3.
Rough
Why
map.
do Shopify always have ults on round 3?
It's a problem if you're playing against them.
Can I ask you?
Especially if this ends up being
Here we
no,
go.
yeah, no, it's
hard
like
to hide away.
because I know
Oh,
that you
no,
were
the
like
gunner
a little bit
safe.
affiliated
She wins
with
it
Liquid
anyway.
last year,
Not a
right?
care in
Still,
the world
I mean,
from
still am,
Mary.
but yeah, go on.
That's
No,
Mel
no, but
taken
like
down, and
you were
well, Mary's already across the
helping
map
them,
towards B.
or like you offered your help.
Ooh,
There was
just
like
placing
some
the
sort
fight,
of
waiting to activate
collaboration.
that to a little bit
Not
later.
really,
They
but
really want to
go on.
start taking- I think Alexis might
No,
use
that's what
the
I thought.
ultimate with
That's what I
No,
thought.
no.
That's what I was gonna ask if you,
To
because
sell
I
that
like
hit
I
as the rest of the
know
team
that
works into
No one's
whoever's in
rotating.
charge is kind of shifted,
Falcons
right?
are
And I
not
know
playing
you're
Yeah,
friends
yeah.
with Eamon,
rotation.
but
Still two
I assume it
players
was
on
mostly
that
because
side.
of like
Shopify,
Bacon.
they'll
I don't
send
know what
even
he's.
more in.
No,
They
yeah,
continue
I
to
helped.
support.
Okay, so there's
Mary's
been
out of
2
the
years
picture.
where I haven't been
Now it's
working
only 2
like
on
with
B.
Liquid.
That could still
I
be
helped
enough.
with
To deal
Anti
with
against
Shopify,
K-Corp.
already a player down. The dart's
I
perfect,
gave him
though.
a one and done
Sarah
comp
again stepping
on,
up to the occasion, and the team follows up on the
and that was
info
against
As
the old
spike goes
K-Corp,
down
like the
in
Scream
mid,
K-Corp.
Alexis falls massive as the
So that was
ultimate is taken out of her
2022
hands.
or 2023?
Well done
No,
from Toki to find
2023.
that.
And then I made an Icebox
Very
comp
low
for
health,
them in
no
2022
flashes, no paranoia.
because
They have to
in
challenge
lock-in
this
I knew they
angle.
were going to lose Icebox if they played
Floor
it, but they
got
didn't choose to
one.
use it.
Now on to Noya.
And then
It's Mary and Madvi,
Bacon
and not finding
called
the
me for like an
angle just
hour
yet. Noya swings
before
in again, and
Or not even called, I just spoke to Bacon for like an hour in the,
Don't let the bonus round slip away.
can't remember who they played, when they played the Chamber Reina comp. Might have been against Koi or something. Or Gentleman.
Yeah.
That was it. That's literally all I've done in the last 2 years.
Back over into A. Doesn't matter that Shopify did break
Because I remember speaking to Emil and he was like, yeah, Sliggy's a streamer, but he might still, you know, be around. But guess that didn't come anything of that then.
No, we were going to at the beginning when it was like, you know, the safe red Gar
Yeah.
iteration, but it was way too many cooks. It was pointless.
It's not quite the same.
All I did was give them an icebox that they didn't want to use.
But
they should have used it.
They
should use it. It was good. It would have won one at least. Wizardly, it was Killjoy, Cypher,
go to school,
Icebox.
leaving G2 for a moment, now coming back on this Falcon team to bring them here.
A little bit crazy, but it was good for one.
The new star in the scene, Floor, made her name.
What?
And she'll make hers in this round as well. Already ulting through B and gaining
that's so cool,
this. For SR.
Yeah, this is a nice round. It's a really hard retake.
Just instantly takes market with the Euro. That's so sick. And you don't have to like waste time walking up there.
Yeah, just having the TP go early. He clears so much. Dude, look at these trips as well. And this side, look at how hard this retake is. What are you actually meant to do?
So this is kind of we talked about this last time, right? Where Deadlock is just like the perfect anti-float agent. I think she's even stronger than Vice at this. So you can't allow people to get into sites for free.
Yeah,
You have to play turbo. And honestly, I'm gonna keep it simple. Like, I don't understand why you're not doing that if you're playing double duelist defense. Like, I don't feel like Shopify Rebellion should be comfortable enough to get into a site this free, you know?
Oh, it's nice. Yeah, no, I agree. It's the best afterburn agent, really. Like, once you get the sound sensors up and you have the wall, it's done. Dude, there's some nice kills at the end here. I actually feel like they did okay to get this many kills, but...
That's also coming down while the annihilation is thrown out.
And it's all off the sonic sensor.
Just absolutely nasty. But that's the thing, Shopify are going to own you in the post plants with this comp. I really think Falcons need to find ways to flood out onto site before they get blocked off by that deadlock wall, before Shopify have the time to place all those abilities, because otherwise it's too easy for them to play it out.
I think the issue is that you need players set up to flood in, and thus far Mel has also done a good job of being ahead in the calling. Yeah, well, Falcons, they're using the Yoru TP to get quickly over onto this B site, so it was once two players.
The ISO double damage with shocks over towards B is kind of strong. I would like to see them, especially on an eco, I think you could definitely use the util a little bit better. Dude, they're just running it down onto sites as well. They overwhelm so much. This is like the next round's the best chance for Falcons, though, right? No ults.
She was trying to focus, Noya. Give her a moment to prime herself.
What are they doing? I mean, they had eco here. This one didn't matter too much. They didn't have guns.
You do see how Shopify have a couple different looks for the post plant too. Notice how the sonic sensor is on stairs this time instead of playing that deep fight off the dart. There's still a Cypher trip outside of market that you have to deal with. You can't expect the same util every time.
The money's outrageous now.
Just super annoying.
One armor rebuy.
Switch up where the Omen smokes are going, whether that's on CT or
managed to get Silver ult as well, right?
There's a lot of different ideas that Shopify will dip into to constantly keep you on your toes.
The Falcons have a sub, yeah, the Cypher's sub.
They have a lot of them, and they're starting to get some of those.
Is it cold over there?
Online. MadV has
it's not as cold as I thought it would be. It's still kind of warm. Well, I say warm. It's obviously pretty cold, but it should be a lot colder.
Importantly, versus this comp, if you grab Alexis or Noya, you kill it. You're turning their utility off. It gives your team a way to get back.
7 degrees here now, but it feels way worse.
It's windy. Jonan, thank you so much for the 29 months. Thank you. I'm doing great. How you doing?
There goes the kill contract. Who did she nab? Alexis. That's a big player to take out of this round, and
MadV hasn't lost an ult, right? Oh my goodness.
MadV continues to look so good in that zone, but all the while, Shopify left that B side, have moved over into A. Now it's Toki playing in tree, and she takes down the other Omen.
Floor dinked, but that's not enough to take her down.
Lexa kinda needs to kill one. Oh my goodness.
Hunter's Fury.
Dude, they're using everything to make sure they can win a round.
Won't find a connection.
Losing this would be devastating.
On pistol has moved up into tree. Not looking at window right now, but Mary didn't see the gun either. Floor looking for the timing. The glass is broken. Floor keeps going.
No.
And she's out of there. Smooth criminal.
Still a player in hell.
Lexa must be good for one, right? Double swing. Double swing with Heaven. Oh, they swung at the right time. Okay, that was nice though.
As Falcons swarm into the site. 2-on-2.
Oh my God's sake, dude. The Flores is killing everyone with 10 HP.
Lexa alone. 1v2. They know exactly where she is in the
Oh my God, they played it so well still.
Just in time from Shopify.
Floors is the beast.
Floors in the walls.
Floors in the walls, Mimi. Get
Yeah,
out, get out.
Even the TP away and then doubles down.
Oh, that was insane.
Yeah,
I was muted
sick.
for like
I mean, again, she
a minute,
teleported
but
back
yeah, it was
onto
really sick.
catwalk and then said, "Wait, I see everyone on site."
Yeah, I can just do it
Exact same
again.
thing.
Oh my God. 3v5. 3v5, 10 HP on short. They'll win. Sova all invested as well.
Who's the assistant coach?
I'm not sure.
I wonder what she's like.
I actually don't know.
Been asking this. She's like Floor.
Yeah, 9-3 right now. Not too shabby.
Physic.
So the first time out of this second map.
Physic. I've had this name
And
before.
the main thing I'm thinking about is Mary has the Yoru ulti. Big info gathering tool, huge retake
Odorous?
tool as well. Try to find out a lot of that
Oh,
utility
okay.
as you go in.
That last round, by the way, was a full 4v5.
Is that actually odorous?
Yeah.
that
Yeah, apparently.
Shopify won.
Yeah, I kind
Using
of
the
forgot
kill
about
contract
that.
at the start. I forgot too.
And then
Don't
that
get one
became a
guide. Wait,
3v5
chat. Someone give me.
because Mel
Someone
died.
give me 100%. It's Physic. Dude, Moose is saying it's Physic.
So
I trust
what's
Moose on that.
happening, guys? Okay.
Moose
know,
is
maybe
here.
that's
Hello,
what she was
Moose.
saying.
Thank you for that.
I'm like 3 players. I'm like 4 players. Something like that. I don't know. She's got a clone at the very least. We'll give her 2 players.
Okay, that's
that
Congo
works.
back with the Prime.
That's
Thank
what
you so much
works
for the
for
9
the time
months.
being.
Thank you, thank you.
Last 2 rounds, I think Falcons have been trying to play a little bit more heavily on these sites.
Thank
committing
God for
to
Physic.
entering
Yeah,
instead
just
of
stopping
retaking into this site for
Moose is
deadlock.
just stopping all the fake news. We love that. Zekans here
Like
as
the
well.
idea
Hello,
they're
hello.
setting up for a little bit more of a mid-fight this time around. Even though, I mean, the B
Oh, man.
main fight worked
This
for
is
them.
just the worst start
But I'd
ever
like
for
to see
them.
them show some more forward pressure. It has been a little bit reserved, I would say, overall.
Yeah, and that fight really only worked because of the ult.
Exactly.
This round just sheriffs for them.
Quick TP from Mary over into the A side. I think she threw a flash into B window.
Dude, as soon as you see this trip, you gotta think that's some kind of trap play. Look at them, they're just looking at the trip like, hold up.
Like to show a lot of utility on
Surely
one side of
there's
the map
something
with
with
the
this.
Yoru, and then TP away, just leaving 1 player. It sort of sells you this fake idea that
such a
there's a
weird
stack
thing
on
to
the B
do, though.
site.
The
but
aggro
in
trip?
reality,
I mean,
they're on
if
A.
you have an
And,
actual trap
you know,
play
who's
around
gonna
it, it could
know
be right.
exactly what
Yeah,
you're
but
trying to
that's
do
what I'm
with a
saying.
player
Like,
that
why
does.
would
Her
you
name's
invest that trip? And
But now,
And
but
it ends with
it could
L.
kind of work against them. But
Maybe Mel?
Mel, yes,
yeah,
you figured it
I
out.
agree. Unless it's like they're using it next round for something where they actually punish. But I guess if you break that trip, you probably don't think the camera's there getting info. If you wanted to stack the other side.
Use the drone.
so how would you play this?
Valorant. We
like,
call it good Valorant,
trip
but it is
specifically?
boring when you
I
know
mean, I would just
every
have to
single
do
line you're
Omen
gonna be
Flash.
taking. Know
I
exactly
would do
where the
double
enemy
something
team
with
is.
double damage shock after
If
it.
he still doesn't
basically.
have it
Probably
now.
with like Sova ult, no?
More utility.
Yeah, you could do that.
Oh, they're just
Similar to like
bullying her.
the Killjoy alarm bot on short.
Net, blinded, paranoid. She didn't have a chance.
Yep.
Wait, 4 has 7 assists too.
And guess
Watch the
what?
K-Cup Koi
Shopify
game?
needs
Yeah,
to
yeah,
make
we're watching
a
after.
homer for the B site now. Deadlock wall, double sonar.
Boxing themselves into it. I feel like if I'm Falcons here, I'm sitting in CT and I'm trying to kill people running out of the site.
I think it's all you can do at this point.
They're
He's gonna
trying to
make a
go
go
for
of it.
something. Yeah,
Oh
but
my
it's so
goodness,
wide.
dude.
That's a
It's
nice
such an aim
transfer.
diff
Yeah,
as
that's
well,
pretty.
on top of everything else.
Didn't need to be that stylish, but it's
Alright,
Floor.
give me a
you
proper
take
buy
that.
round.
That's the ultimate online for her as well. Alexis is just 2 off. She used that a few rounds ago.
Just look at this again.
I feel like the ISO on defense has not been hitting.
For a second, I thought we were getting kills while
She
fully
transferred
blinded.
between 3
Like I would
different
also,
players
I would
there.
always
The one
try
that died,
and
the player market.
be trying to combo it with at least the Sova, I
Her
guess.
hand is moving faster
And
than
we're never
like, the
seeing them
bodies
even
are
play the
dropping.
same sides.
Time to jump. Fake teleport. Cutting through.
Maybe
Still a little bit too early. Oh yeah, that's a
good
nice
dark
play though. That's the
little
boaster.
Cheeky set play in mid for Falcons.
And she's boxed
this-
in. Lex is boxed in with the
the
deadlock wall. She can't
anti-boaster,
get
no?
any
It's nice.
smoke
They
from
mix like the
inside of
EG
that smoke.
strat with the boaster
Both
strat, where they
yours if you
do
said
a
this
smoke
round now,
TP
Mary
in the smoke with the
is gonna
recon
try and get
behind
back
and
in,
the
Nothing was broken for her,
the
so
Odin on
it
short.
doesn't really do anything at the end of the day.
Yeah.
I remember Piprex doing the same thing on A as well with Jing.
Yeah. Dude, there was a team that did it with like the box further on A main. It actually was pretty good. I can't remember. It was yesterday.
Like a double TP?
Jet. What the hell? Dude, that ult is so stupid, man.
No business winning that, but the 3 players line up, and that's the hero that Falcons needed.
It's a bit shocking, too, because Falcons haven't really been able to get that presence coming in from Tree on these A retakes. But again, when you got this Odin...
Oh my goodness, we even had a jump bug in there.
It doesn't matter. Everything's through a wall.
Ascent.
Okay, give me some more rounds.
Classic Ascent gameplay.
I do love that early
Give me
round
some more
setup,
rounds.
getting active
Alexis
for Falcons,
has
taking
all.
the round into their own hands. This time they'll embed ISO in wine.
Okay, this time we're actually got a bit of a trap play-ish. Camera contacts into double damage flash.
Let's take them one at a time.
The Yoru needs to, yeah.
And there are 2 coming Mad V's way.
Yeah. Decoy
I was going to say, this whole setup with the Yoru flash in the open was not convincing. Tuck into the corner to do the flash. This might work alright. The Yoru might have to flash early is the problem here.
So ISO's not going to get cleared. Floor is going back up towards heaven, but
they don't know that she's on short. They don't know Floor's here.
Yeah, they have no idea.
Lexa is not ready for it at all. And Floor pounces, springs the trap.
They just take middle for free though. Like the whole actual like how you play against a solo Yoru is just so off from Falcons. You gotta just be fighting middle way more.
Need to break that down. What? Sarah?
Okay.
The casting.
The shock dart into heaven gives the advantage
My favorite call
to Shopify Rebellion.
I'm telling you, every dart hits, but every shot hits from Ava, looking through the walls. And it all comes down to her once again, coming out of the smokes and around the corner. Mel shuts her down.
Good double swing too, though.
Yeah, they're just together.
It felt like a mirror.
Ooh, the swings have been nice on the afterbounce.
Falcons start piecing something together, but again, their momentum is killed.
Well, that's the money reset.
Just swings back and forth. Again, it was this. Mel taking down Mad V, even with the shield.
Enemy remaining.
It's very rare.
Bro. Actually uncontested.
I mean, real though, that's the second time she's pathed that same way up into heaven.
3rd time, and actually 4th if you count the 2 times she did it in the same round.
You're so right.
Oh my god, we're fighting an A main! Mary and Ava find a couple, and they still keep on coming.
All been hit by the grab net.
Stuck in a 1v2 now. And there's nowhere to go.
No, dude, surely not as well. It's so close. It is a nice attempt.
15 seconds.
Yeah, they're just running out of ideas. They're just going for random stuff now.
And it's a heartbreaker too for Falcons.
It's 10% duel load. Amen. Minches, 28 months. Thank you so much, Minches. Hope you're doing well, dude. Good to see you.
With the Red Bull clutch.
Thoughts on the ISO Ascent? The ISO Ascent's not too bad. In my mind, it has to be paired with like a Killjoy. Killjoy in the Sova needs to maybe have some better usage. The best I've seen it was an off-season event from Apex last year, like roughly this time last year. Actually looked relatively decent.
What can they do with them? There's another kill contract. Mad V against Floor. Can she take down the raid boss?
Imagine
dude, every time.
You just get the raid boss, bro.
Yeah, you pick up Floor, it's like, damn. She hasn't lost an ISO ult though, she won every single one. Even yesterday, she won every one. I feel like if you're a legit aimer and you're like pretty calm, you just win all the time. Because the shield always gets broken. Like every time I watch her, the shield gets broken, but then she just hits the headshot. Look, as soon as they sit still to shoot her, it's like when you do pop and swings, right? As soon as they sit still, like you could just spend that extra time and you just know that you hit this shot.
Seen some like good players, but this is the thing. People complain about Neon, but then I try Neon and it doesn't work for me that well.
The way that the Yoru ult happens at this timing, it's so devastating. Mad V's like, surely my Yoru's gonna shoot this ult. And he just insta Yoru ult.
Deals with Sarah. Alexis on an off angle.
Damn, nice shots.
Both of them on the site. Can she go for more?
Only 25 seconds left. Mel's not here. Alexis is on her own on the site.
Yeah, but just gotta chill, stay alive.
20 seconds, but she's looking at the floor.
No way, what a round, by the way.
Alexis on for 4 on
Mel's gotta get involved, dude. Oh, she
I
winning
didn't
that.
get involved at all.
Dude, that second, third kill was so nice. Dude, Mel just arrived to watch the 5th kill die.
But this time they only
Fucking
needed
sick. It was a really well played as well.
It was sick, man. That second, third kill was awesome. That third one was so nice. I mean, even that's really nice.
But the playing around the Ascent was so good as well. Like, you don't necessarily have to use it in a double Senti comp. That's so good.
Yeah.
Every Shopify Rebellion fan feeling exactly
really well
the
played.
same way in that moment. Complete and utter shock.
Shopify won't slow down too much. They're straight back to taking space in B main.
Yeah, Floor's ready on the ult again.
Yeah, it's the Yoru all over towards B, and it's going to be the same thing. There's something that at least they're fighting on site. Oh my god, the Omen flash so they don't hear it.
Only 1 for 1. Here comes another ult.
Dude, it's just so much. The overwhelm's too much. They even tank the Omen as TP to the back of site with the ult. God. Okay, Shopify look pretty scary though.
Lexa is still
They probably look
over
the
in
scariest.
Mary. Mary's coming across into mid, but Mel's waiting for
Shopify MIBR look pretty scary.
Mary
Wait, how did Mel not?
Mel saw the Yoru pass, and now she'll escape. Her team is into the A side.
What? She's going for the wide flank now?
All the way around the world.
Mel's playing her own game.
Bro, Ender sounds like a minion, bro. What?
They have a lot of delay. They're buying time for their leader.
Like
to
a
make
cartoon.
this flank a
Oh,
reality.
checking it. Oi, I like that though. Mary's spotted.
Forward. Smokes now to call for the stall. Falcons can't wait any longer.
Staying alive here for Mel is so valuable.
Yeah. Plays it so well.
The round off of that.
Dude, how many rounds have we seen that are similar to this? Just after plant, everyone going through heaven, just getting wrecked with swings.
After plans from heaven.
Some
Yeah.
wild rounds to end it. We've got to chill out. We'll be back after half.
We gotta chill out. That's funny. Yeah, that was impressive. That was a nice half. Yeah, in terms of like what actually Falcons did wrong, they just didn't fight for middle once. When you see the solo Yoru, because it can't sight exec, or it shouldn't be allowed to sight exec, just because you can only TP into certain places, you gotta shut down middle. And we only saw it once when they TP'd middle. So that's like what they did wrong.
Happened to innocence, till proven guilty. Caught me stealing a paradise at a store on the
Also feel like they're getting exposed a little bit on this. I feel like they're getting exposed a little bit with their comp on this map.
But I feel like this was the first time they played this comp, right?
Yeah, it had the little highlight around. So yeah, you would hope for something a bit more. Damn, this guy's flexible. What the hell?
What the?
That's double jointed, right? My shoulder would dislocate. I can't copy that.
Try
I'm about
it
to
now.
live dislocate my shoulder trying it. Yeah, no, I went for it.
Oh.
I went for it and then stopped, realizing that my
Like-
shoulder's about to pop out.
You're like, my shoulder's on the floor. My arm is
Yeah,
completely separated from the rest of my body.
that's crazy.
They're giving away stuff.
Yeah, you should be down there.
Bro,
Get some
Dutch,
free
of
stuff.
course. Free stuff.
Free
Here
stuff.
we go, bro. Like, free
Map
stuff?
number 2. It's a 10-2 lead for
Gratis?
Shopify. And it's some fun in the crowd.
trying to keep the mood jovial here. EMEA team in
Where's our
the
free stuff?
stadium,
Dude, I just
but
gave you
right
ads.
now it is
What do you mean?
Shopify that
That's your
showed
free
up in a
stuff. I gave you 1 minute
massive
of
way.
ads.
Falcons,
That's what you get. You're
0
welcome.
for 3 on pistol rounds thus far this series.
See?
I don't need to say it's a necessity.
Good dictatorship
to win
right
one
here.
Yeah. Nailed
Did
it.
anyway.
You basically did. And you know what? You wouldn't be wrong to say it. Look, Falcons, they've had some tough luck in this game, but honestly, this is just the experience. Playing up against Shopify for the first time ever. See what they can do on attack though, because remember, this is a wonky comp that Falcons are running
Yeah,
with.
You didn't get your
Never
ads, so
seen
where's
a
your free
comp like this
stuff?
before.
Yeah.
Says the person who's
On
gifted
defense,
1,300
the
gifted
value we
subs.
would like to see.
Honestly,
Mad
you
V in
you
the
deserve
ultimate,
all
of
the
course,
free stuff.
always was looking
You should
good,
probably make something
but
happen.
round to round, we're
When I
getting
get merch,
outmatched
you
by
can
Shopify.
have them all.
That's a big shot.
A lot of
Ooh,
damage.
that's nice
That's
though.
like 200 damage.
Yes.
One ability. Did I tell you Sarah was good at Sova?
I think you've been saying that a lot.
I think I mentioned that.
I do agree, though.
Right here.
There's so much damage.
No one's home on A for Shopify.
Yeah.
My camera is destroyed.
Ooh, camera actually broken. I think that was higher than the smoke there, so that's why they got the ping on that.
I think Shopify was expecting a split through catwalk.
I was going to say,
Players
does
ready to
Lexa
deal
know
with
about
that,
the wall?
then isolate the
They're going
players
to try
on the side.
time it.
Yeah. Instead, what
But
Falcons seem to be
honestly,
running for is
Shopify
just
should be on
fast,
top of it, so
Yoru
maybe we
ults,
see
right?
Yoru
Mary takes that
too.
in
Yoru
A
doesn't
main,
have
now
TP,
over.
okay.
He may not expect
They might
to
actually
grab
call
as
this
well,
pretty
'cause
well.
Falcons, they don't just want to invest
That
till
tune
maybe
with the
around
Prime,
2,
thank you, the
round
4 months,
3
thank
if
you,
they can
thank
get
you.
that Yoru
Yeah, I thought we were
ult.
going to have a
That would be
timing with the
massive
TP
to
here, but
swing this game for
I
them.
have retrieved the
think
signal.
long
Alexis has Gravnet in
There's a
hand,
stun waiting for
so...
them outside of B.
hit 3.
Alexis is buying a lot of time here.
And the stun.
It won't be
That means the
enough for her to
shield
get help on
might
the
wear
side.
out for the
She's
first
very much
duel.
alone in this endeavor.
Oh, is it, I mean,
And
does it
against the
matter?
ISO,
Jesus.
she wins it. Double ding through the shield. Mary shuts her out of
For the
this
rest of
lane.
Shopify here.
Dude, the delay was
Force
so
flooding in. There's a
good.
flank coming in too.
Yeah, they
It's
grabbed
over
Ned
before
into
you
the
can even
stun
think. Alexis
and
did
managed
everything
to
she
kill the
needed between
ISO
the
with
utility
shields,
and
and
that
then
first
delayed
shot.
so much time
You
that
don't
the
need any more than
fast
that.
flood from
Yeah,
spawn
1
can come in.
second. It's
I
just
had no
Alexis.
faith
And she
in
just
her
does
being
enough
able
for the
to
team
delay
to
enough
arrive.
for
By the
that.
way, that wasn't even
Honestly,
like
when I
I
saw
thought she was going to go
Fortunate
backside,
games
but
or anything like
even
that.
managed to
Knife out,
isolate the
sprint across
1v1.
the
It's
map.
impressive.
One enemy
And
remaining.
clean up for your teammate.
Kind of crispy there from Noya.
Yeah.
Headshots the jumping
You need
player.
a Sliggy branded
I like
black
that.
pocket t-shirt with an embroidered
Falcons
slug on
really
it,
not
okay?
forcing?
No.
Look, I know they didn't get the spike
Honestly,
down.
that sounds
It's a
doable.
lot of money lost, but
Have you ever seen
Playing for
the
OT,
rip
they
and dip
make 10
shirts
perfect
with like the
rounds.
cat that has
Yeah,
the middle
yeah, I got
finger?
one. The one where you like,
Count.
you pull it down and the cat's
Yeah.
swearing you. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Trying to make
that's a
up for you
classic.
calling me not
Should
learned
do
it.
something like that. That would
You
be
know,
cool. I
honestly,
think.
With a
take it
slug?
back.
Oh, that would be
Yeah.
good. Is that copyright? I'd get sued for that, surely.
No.
No?
Mel's got to
No,
judge.
of
I
course
mean,
not.
come on.
You
You're not
have a
going there
copyright
anymore.
on having
Run
like
away.
a little
Reminder.
image above the
Dude, I
pocket.
don't know these days.
I
Everyone
think it
tries
would
to sue
work.
everyone, is all I know.
Breaching into those close chokes
Yeah.
between the ISO and the
I mean,
Yoru, but the
genuinely
shield's
probably
already
look
been
like
broken,
into
and
it
that's one of the major
in
ones.
general before you.
It would be a cool idea.
Yeah, I'll take my what
Noya's
was it? What
been
is
in NA
what is
for
that
a
we settled
while
on?
now.
15% commission.
Yeah,
Got
that's something like that.
recruited over, then joined
0.15%.
Shopify. But it is cool to see her back competing in Europe. The Dane's probably playing a LAN of this caliber on her home continent for the first time.
Showing up in a big way too.
So-
Oh no, it's gonna farm them.
Has been lights out so far. What's
How
Mary
many-
got
How
for
many,
us
chat?
here?
Get your numbers in. I'm going with
Falcons
3.
are gonna have a chance if they're gonna do anything. My eyes are
I
on
guess
Mary.
4, no?
Oh.
Smoke comes down, and Mary
Ah, they're
trying
not
to
gonna
seize
go
the
free.
timing, but again, Mel
30
getting
seconds
super
left.
put
active
one.
with the
She's gonna go.
judge.
You just can't go into the judge.
Yeah,
them now.
Falcon's
Oh.
gonna start running over towards B, but you know what that means, Mimi.
Well, Sarah's here.
And Alexis.
She has a net as well. Lots of problems starting
Yeah,
to
I mean, they played
stack
pretty
up
perfect.
for the MENA squad.
Oh
Floors
dear.
arrive. They're all looking at the dart. No one even broke it. Floor has 10 seconds. The round's over.
Okay,
See,
10
I don't
chances.
know if you're
Dude,
watching Shopify play a defense round
got
or if
6
they were
rounds
playing a
altogether
post
so
plan from
far.
the first half. Because it's the same thing with like Sarah throwing out that same dart from backside, the rest of the team swinging off of it.
But Sarah's
yeah, this is
finding
over.
that dart.
You waited until now to type that?
I'm gonna
Just
say
Respect for
confirmed,
whoever
like,
that-
yeah.
Whoever did
Things
that,
move
like,
fast.
good job.
wait for 12, like,
Just
yeah,
ran
no,
that
this one
smoke
does spill
and
over, you're right.
This is my spot.
Just wait for the
Well and
eco to
truly,
go well
the
as well.
last hurrah for Falcons.
Yeah, okay.
Wow.
Just to be
Confirm
sure,
now.
I can't take any
You
risks.
never- you
Versus
never know with a
Forest
full eco.
Bulldog.
Outlaw,
Yeah.
that is.
That's the one.
You're not looking very learned today.
No!
Oh, we got a leak out smoke
get
as well.
around?
People have been doing the leak out smokes a little bit more.
Again, they've got tools to break these trips. This is a really annoying trip, but you can use a clone.
You can still crouch that,
We
right?
didn't go
And they
under that?
will,
Yeah.
but Noya still connects well
Oh
onto the
my
real
goodness.
life. So floor no scopes.
Dude,
with
the Outlaw is
Outlaw,
way
but
too
dies
accurate for
back
no
through the
scopes.
smoke.
Ava has been so consistently
Is this
sharp
like as
throughout
accurate
this
as,
game.
Marshall?
Right in the
Yeah,
first half, like
it's
Falcons
similar,
only
right?
got 2 rounds,
Yeah.
but
A little
Ava
bit
was
more,
the
I
one
think,
that
but
pulled those through for them.
Pretty similar.
Melange Judge retake.
What are your thoughts on this? What do you reckon?
Oh, you want to
I'm
walk
winning
me through
this?
how she does that?
Yeah.
I feel like she doesn't.
Nah,
Maybe smoke sight.
Honestly, it should be
Already
impossible.
TP in.
Look, I'm
actually, it shouldn't be
ready to
impossible.
TikTok
If you got one
teleports.
smoke for
Jump
main,
towards hell.
Yeah.
I'll give
I
it
feel
a, I'll give it 30%.
If Ava dies here, I think they
taking it
are
slow for
like
now.
royally screwed.
Drone
Okay,
first.
so
Genuinely.
smoke on sight.
They might be screwed now, yeah.
Toki
I think the
diving
smoke
in
has
is
to go
Mel,
main, but I
and
get
on
why you
top
want to
of
smoke
Toki's
yourself
head
off because you're
is
got
Sarah,
judge.
but they've dealt with this one. No funny business from Shop. top of that.
It was far less elaborate than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah, it was kind of just jumping to
Let's
the side
jump
off
out
the
of heaven. Yeah, unfortunately for
9
Switch,
would start the
couldn't quite find those
countdown.
shots.
Yeah.
onto the pink target. But honestly, good on Falcons for not like backing away.
Oh
here,
my
it would have been
goodness,
so
that was
easy
nice.
after your clone gets broken and you're still dying behind to have a moment of hesitation. So that was the strat.
You know, Potter was talking the last match about like teams having their specific calls. I think that was a cooked up strat, the cowabunga.
Oh, I do like that one.
Yeah, the 2v4 retake with a judge and no utility.
It's
Dude, look at this
amazing
setup
how
on
many
A right
strats
now.
Shopify have drafted up here.
It just shows
fortress.
experience.
They've been playing together for so long.
World champions for a reason.
What's your opinion on like pairing Cypher, Deadlock, util?
Yeah, I think
know
they're
what,
good.
though,
I mean, obviously to
Falcons,
shoot the
the
trips,
work they
right?
did
You've
in
got
pistol rounds
I
from
think it works
Mary,
better with
getting
kill
those
trips than it does
ultimates,
info
she's got
trips.
that online.
Like people that try and
This
set
is
them
the
up, but
swing
they do
round.
info
To get a few
trips.
in a
It doesn't
row.
really make sense.
Break Shopify's
Like kill
economy.
trips make sense.
And they're
Because like
guessing
you're going
well,
out,
heading
you can
over
get a
towards
kill
the
off the
B
trip,
side.
and then
Full
no matter
stack on
what,
Senti
it gets
util
shot, and
over
then you're
towards
kind of
A.
out in the open
With
with
Alexis
it.
playing forward
I
here to
think
try
they
and
make the most
fake out
sense.
a little extra pressure. We'll see if that does
I like
anything to
Deadlock a
Falcons'
lot
call.
with the Cypher. I think the
Mary
Deadlock
spots out two
Cypher,
players on the site. We've seen this one before.
the Deadlock Cypher stuff
it's the
on
same
Split is
ending.
legit
But they're
as
still
well.
stuck in main. No one else gets through because Alexis continues finding them.
Ever though, she has been so consistent, and again she steps up.
Spike
Okay,
planted.
Silver with the
Eva
plant.
gets ultimate online
Still has
for the
drone.
2v2.
Oh.
This time Mel has a gun, and Noya spots out Eva. Misses the mark, but a paranoia could be critical. Break on the drone. Oh, the Cypher not seen. Up
Yeah,
top,
I liked
no.
it. Take the
Still just
timing
in
to
time.
isolate the
Eva
1v1
can
while the
swing.
drone's still going
Now
out.
she will,
Ooh.
and finds them all.
Okay.
Eva again.
Nice 1v2. We'll
Okay,
keep it counting
forget
down.
the ult. Eva's just gonna shoot you down. 18 kills in this game, and look, when you're getting beaten bad 12-4, that is
Are they
not
grinding
easy.
Cypher in ranked? Oh yeah, it's like the best agent to rank up with.
Good start there, I think, from Mary, getting that shorty kill. But really, they're not overswinging at all. Really precise on those
We'll
jiggles.
just run into them.
And that's
That
gonna do
8
what
is
Falcons needed
atrocious.
to do,
The chat,
breaking
relax yourselves.
Shopify's buy.
There you go.
Big Red Bull.
Well, actually, that wasn't a great one. I'd put extra
the
effort
energy
into it
back,
as
just a
well, and it
little
still
bit.
sucked.
You should put like a. You should do the entire left side of the 8 first and then the entire right side, you know? Like right at 3 and then a flip 3. I think that would
Yeah, is that how you
set
write
the
them?
good.
Mid-control clone
Yeah,
to
for
break
sure.
a trail
Nah,
if it's
that's
gonna be
messed
here.
up.
The push wall to make sure there's not anyone
That's
swinging
not
from
right,
back
man.
CT. I think that's especially important once an operator gets online for floor. But also, thinking about it, it could be Shopify's call just not to go for an op in this game, knowing that there's an ISO on the other side.
Oh,
Flo's good
could
with
be
the bucket,
tempting.
too.
Saving it for the buy rounds. Oh, okay, we're going for this.
It is
I like
cheaper. Never have an eco round again if you're always buying the Bucky. Don't try this at
it. Into
home.
the stack.
Surely we don't walk into the 4 stack on B.
Unfortunately, I think we might.
This could get a
Oh
bit scary.
no.
Okay, Mel has a paranoid. There's a Bucky on that site. Only one player shooting with the Sheriff. They're still going for it though, and Mary trying to deal with the Bucky can't.
Oh.
That should have killed. 10 HP?
And she did so much damage with it too.
Doable.
Look how low they are. 2 are one
All
shot.
is good. They've dealt
2 are
with
still
their
one shot with a
problems.
sheriff.
Okay, and they saved the ults. You got ISO ult, you
But you
got
always
Sova
suck in your
ult. The
breath for a
overwhelm's
moment there.
outrageous.
Mad V now has that ultimate. Falcons, I mean, look. Back on Haven, it was also looking dire, and they managed to string a few rounds together back in that first half. Mary was getting super vocal, getting super into it. That's kind of what they need to tap into here again. When they were more energized, when they were feeling better, that's when they were shooting better for sure.
Here.
Okay.
Big ult
Very
to
aware I'm getting
Shopify.
judged for my
And
numbers
Flo
at the
with an
moment.
operator.
Yeah, I don't know. It's hard to deal with the ISO, so Mel's trying to bait that one
They
out.
don't know about Floor.
Oh,
She'll
dear.
get one. She's flashing back in. And now finally teleporting out.
And she's on B, folks.
Okay, and do we
You
want
can't even
to...
accelerate into A because there's still Cypher on
Okay,
this
so we
side.
don't
Mad V
have the
has ult, though,
shield
to
for the
deal with
ult
that Cypher
anymore.
utility.
Honestly,
If the
she's been
drone
losing the
spots
first shot
that
when
ult,
she does the ult,
It
so
won't.
this could be interesting.
The drone saw it, but I think that it was just
Here we
pings
go.
on map and it wasn't
Ooh.
good enough. And we just juke.
Oh my.
That's
Okay,
not Noya,
they hit
though.
the Cypher. Okay, it doesn't matter.
Doesn't
need the shield. Yeah, dude, I thought we fully juked it. It took me a while to realize that the Cypher was hit.
1v1s. It's crazy how good
I've
she
been
is
seeing
in
a
that
lot of
stage.
I
Yoru
think
clones
she's
into
lost.
ults recently.
Maybe
Yeah,
one
yeah, that's
ultimate
nice.
planted.
It's really nice.
Floor's up.
Mad V, yeah, she actually
Slide it
hasn't
out
lost
towards heaven.
ISO ones, Tony.
And that wall,
So vote for after plan as well.
There's going to be a late wrap from
I mean,
Cat
you just
2
save,
by Alexa.
I guess.
Shopify might just save here.
You can't really play it. What they're saying is we still haven't seen the Cypher. Be very careful about any kind of a lurk, and yeah, give this one up.
Falcons, they have to ignore the scoreboard. Play every round as it is, but Shopify know they only need one. Don't take big risks. Save your ultimate, save your operator. Keep those big tools for the rounds you know you can win.
Yeah, that's the thing I like to tell my players is when you're up big like this and Falcons need to string so many rounds together.
Yeah, I mean, they're just going to have so many ults at one point that they should just win.
Don't use that ult unless you know it's going to win the round. You can stack up floor ult.
I like that they didn't
ult,
commit too many ults
Sarah,
into it, though.
You just can't lose a retake if you're throwing those 3 things at the enemy.
It's starting to get closer. At what point do you feel like Shopify starts to
for Shopify?
When do you call the timeout? Yeah, that's when you know you're a little bit rattled. Honestly, I think if they lose one more, there might be a timeout. But I also think they're playing pretty calm of just stacking the ults.
But a chance for Fluorescent to get active if she wants, I think. You know, sort of let her look for that opener, and then from there you can choose to play out the round once you have numbers. That's exactly what they're doing in B main.
I must wait a moment.
Cam broken instantly.
There's always a teammate with Floor to break utility, to bait out, and maybe even break an ISO shield to make sure the off is going to get a shot.
And the start of these rounds has to be Operation Find Floor, find the Cypher, get that mental picture of the round.
Turns out right now Floor is using the Bucky over in B main. Now she takes that forward line.
Portal closed.
Using it like a shotgun.
Cutting through.
Sets up another gate crash to escape.
It's so common for Falcons just leave the spike in their spawn regardless of what map they play. They never want to leave a solo player to die when they're doing these slower rounds, spread out rounds, playing the whole map.
I mean, they're going to go into the heavy tripped site. I'm a little bit worried that the Omen's playing in front of this, but...
Deeper into a round.
Yeah.
Camera taken out.
Madvi likes having as much
okay,
info
not
as
so bad anymore.
Floor is up B main. Got tagged out by a camera, I believe, and oh yeah, there's a camera right above her head.
Okay, it's pretty good calling.
Falcons might think that's a TP to A, which is exactly
no back out
what Floor
TP,
wants
she's
them
committed.
to believe.
Floor's
She has
right
ulti.
here. It's only an off.
She
and
dodged
they
the
do
dart.
have the ISO shield.
Shot.
Madvi, oh, the shield's gone, but Floor can't get into the ult in
Yeah,
time. That's a huge
TP would have got
trade
her
for
out, but
Madvi.
obviously used it earlier, and the ult is used. A little bit devastating.
Right now,
Sova ult's going to be crazy good.
And that ult is going to hurt.
Oh!
Every single shot
No way, that's so cursed, dude. It should have had like 3 tags. Lovely shot.
No way.
Well, if you didn't say anything,
Yeah, I
she
know,
would've
I
gone
know.
What?
She's committing it. and finds
Are
absolutely
they not
nothing.
putting all their
Apparently
ults into this round?
Shopify's going
They
for
kind
this
of...
one. And Toki was blind, but better's Alexis.
This is the big round that gives you a lot of belief, right?
More investment from Shopify.
They use so much into it.
No.
Especially
Deadlock or
really
Euro.
starting to make something of this.
Yeah, I mean, look, Mel's going to be farming
Doesn't
them on the
matter,
way
really.
out, but a round's a round.
Huh?
Falcons are never going to be wanting for more money at the
The
end of the
crowd
day.
goes crazy. Except that Odin. Okay, I think you time out
A
here.
little bit odd. You know,
Been
Madvi
a
was
lot in
able
a
to
row.
upgrade into the operator. That Fluorescent dropped on site even after getting that opener, and then was just firing out bullets from that left side. The other thing is taking the annihilation downstairs for that vertical angle doesn't fully clear out backside. If you jump out from on Cat, or on Lane rather, you can fully clear out that
Still no
back angle.
timeout?
There's
Waiting
no
one
really
more?
to hide away from that one.
Okay. And there we go.
For me, though, if there was to be a standout
Finners
player
with the
making
Prime.
their
Thank you so much, man.
GCC
Appreciate you doing that.
out of these first 2 days, it has to be Madvi.
Thank you, thank you.
I mean, a ridiculous first series, stepping up again here, going pound for pound with Mel in the calling.
Yeah, you forget that because Madvi is usually just fragging out of her mind.
Yeah,
but
pretty rare to see an ISO IGL.
exactly. Battle of wits here, needing 5 more, I believe. Got a bit of a break here.
Get some VIPs out? Yeah, I probably
I
should.
imagine a tactical pause here.
Should probably get better at that. The
If
more
he's gonna
people I
get
give VIPs, the more annoyed
opportunity.
Nilzinho gets. So that's
Yeah, because that's
a
the thing.
win-win.
Shopify have the option to go for a force.
Why, does
or
he want to have,
yeah,
like, his
really
privilege?
force into this
yeah.
round,
I
or
said that he
to
can only
carry
win
that
one when he
over.
like wins a
What I'm seeing
Masters
right
or a
now is
Champs,
Shopify
and obviously
went for
they got
that
to every
force with
final,
only
right?
13 seconds
And then
left
I
on
just
the
started
clock.
giving
I
it to
imagine
every
that's a late
Heretics
timeout
player
call from
and
Effie's. Maybe
Pepper
didn't
as
even
well.
want to call that one, but decides, hey, no, we're actually
real angry.
making a mistake, over-investing into this. I love that we can actually see the scoreboard down here at the bottom. Because what it also tells you is that Now, if Shopify were to go for a save, for example, it means that Falcons then get this next round for free. It's not for free, but for free, we'll say that. That means Mary and Madvi are just 1-2 off of their ults for the next round, for the next big buy round. They can start to cycle these things, getting that momentum on their side, and really have a chance. It's not there just yet, but in 2 rounds, we can start to believe.
Shopify had 10 chances to close.
Is it cool like the ISO always goes left? Woof. It's like a thing you would mention. But if it's like 100% and you had like 5+, you would mention it. But
maybe not as dire as I was thinking.
It's not crazy.
It's light armors on a few
I mean,
players.
it's nice
The initial
to
buy had some
if you have 100% data
on
on it, like I would tell players
about it. They actually want to fight A-main pretty aggressively. Forward stun placed by Alexis if anyone runs into that space.
But I would also make sure it's simplified so it's like right for you. The less thinking, the better.
It's kind of a trap on both sides of the map too, because this high camera in B main is what's checking that out. Bit of a fail on the draw, but it means that Noya can swing off maybe with a dart or the
I like this though from Falcons. They just play, they just chill on this one, just play a passive default, wait for any kind of push, because obviously the normal default's not been working for Shopify. I like this though, in terms of what they actually do change up. They want to fight over towards A main, right? We see more aggro trip or sensor, I guess we call it.
Mid one sees absolutely nothing. So what do they think? Are Shopify playing actively into the mains? Are they bundled up on sites in the stack?
Alexis as well to start using her wall a little bit later.
For the full force down.
Yeah.
She was. I feel like she just chucked it.
She just chucked it now, so it's there for the rest of it. Yeah, that's good.
And if they go late into this A main, that forward stun could be brutal with the paranoia there too.
This is actually pretty hard to deal with. You can get in the smoke and hear it.
Once they step up close enough.
Omen might be close enough.
But 5 players into main.
And this Omen flash could be money.
Paranoia on this line, really?
Here comes the flash. Mel swings off it, but her own smoke works against her. Now it's a duty to escape out of main. She'll die.
There's only 10 seconds.
Time. Floor's running away.
Oh, they gotta get into sight.
What the heck?
And they got hit by the grav net. Gotta literally commit. That's it.
No time.
That's it. Holy, that was nice. Dude, that grav net hit them at 12 seconds while they're trying to run over towards the site. They end up playing this pretty well, right? The pressure of them going aggro, so they played slow, and then they just had like so much delay here.
They didn't do anything for the entire round. Falcons were waiting for a play to come their way.
They got it a little bit closer, but that's still pretty convincing.
2-0 for Shopify.
I liked a lot of honestly, I liked a lot of the deadlock stuff as well.
It felt like something was brewing.